If you do consider marry someone outside, have these things in mind. And I remember a movie I was watching, but in that movie, it was also a traditional wedding or a wedding between someone from India, like the husband to be was from India, and the lady was from Nigeria. And the shock was in India, the groom is not the one paying the bride price. There is no bride price. Like the lobola that you pay here to the lady, in India you pay to the guy. So the lady, she's a Nigerian, and then now she's been told she's the one who must pay the bride price to the man she's about to marry. And then the shock on her side of the family. You see, sometimes when we are there, we fall in love, we don't think of those things. It's now when the reality hits, like, oh, yes, we still need to honor our parents with this thing. We still, you need to fulfill all righteousness. Oh, okay, now we have to pay the bride price. Okay, then how do we do it? Oh, no, I'm from India, and in India, you the one who must pay the bride price to me. And then she's from Nigeria now. No, you must pay the bride price to me. So it was funny to watch, but it's good to have those things in the back of our mind and, find a mutual agreement, find a middle place where, we can both include we can include both traditions, or both families can meet halfway. Here in South Africa, I mean, we have the colored community, we have white. They don't do bride price. So if now you find yourself dating someone like that, you need to have those conversations. Like, they can say that no, let's say you're a guy, and then now you are dating a lady who's colored or who's white, and then she's saying that. And even in my family, we have an example like that. I have an uncle who married a French lady, and there they don't have lobola, you see. And then, but you find that he, no, I want to, like, I'm a mayor, but I want to pay lo because it's in my culture. And it's like, no, as we don't have it, so what do? You need to always find a middle ground where you meet. And sometimes in some occasions it becomes just symbolic, because the 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 husband side of the family, they feel like, no, like, I feel like if I just take you as a wife without paying the bride price, it's like there's something missing. So even if I don't give the full amount of the money of the gift, what can we do so that at least it looks like we have done something? I've come to your parent, and then I've, asked your hand into marriage, and then, they've given you to me traditionally. You see, so you always have to find a middle ground where you can meet each other and all that. But yeah, so I thought, let me put this out there, encourage anyone who's dating, or, who's open, or just for information, you don't know where you end up. So that if you find yourself going on a date with someone who's not from your country, ask those questions, and that's why even in my book, there are conversation you should have while you are busy dating, and those are part of the conversation. Ask the person. So in my culture, we do bride price. Do you know what is a bride price? Oh, okay. What is a bride price? How do we do it in your culture? And then meet each other halfway. So that no one feel violated, or no one feel unconsiderated and all that. Similarities between the Gabonese culture and the Zulu culture. And by Gabonese, I mean, I'm just one tribe in Gabon called Obamba. So it's like the 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 culture, the Obamba culture, and the Zulu culture, because I can't say the South African, because within South Africa there are so many cultures. So the Zulu culture and the Obamba culture, the similarities are the importance of having, like, the family present during the traditional wedding. It's like, it's not just a one-man show. We need to see the family. Okay, who is coming to ask this girl in marriage? We want to see, okay, is this particular man, but he's not an single electron, like he has a family around him. This is the mother, this is the uncle, this is the father. And then this girl, she's not just by herself, she's also from a family. These are the father, this is the mother, those are the uncles. So it's like the wedding involves the whole family. It's not just the people who are in love. Those two people bring together their family and the family become one family. And then it's a party, yes. After we have agreed, on the amount of money and the gift and all that, it's a party and a celebration. So it's done the same. So we eat, we dance. And then the clothing. Oh, I love the clothing. I love it. So it's also the similarities. We dress up with the attire of the culture. So uh while the husband side of the family is coming to ask your hand into marriage, so they will, like, just imagine your parents' house. They start from the gates, and then from the gate there they drop some amount of money, they enter into the house, and then they are given a place to sit, and then they have been asked, okay, why are you here, what do you want? No, we saw something beautiful in your garden, so we are here for it. Something like that. They play around with the words and all, but it's beautiful. So the scenario is almost the same, similar. And then they play around and bring a couple of girls and cover them and say, okay, your wife is in there, maybe pick up, choose. Like it's game. There are games there, play around, make it fun. So it's similar. We all do that. And then when now we've unveiled the bride, now she comes. So while I came out dressing my Gabonese slash Obamba attire. So you come and then they present to you. So is she the one? Yes, she's the one, and everybody's cheering, ooh, and all that. So similar. And then you sit there, and then okay, another difference now comes there. Now the bride is here. Okay, this is the girl you want. Now, while the negotiation is continuing, you are there sitting. While in the Zulu culture, it's not like that. The bride only come when we have agreed. You see, but in the Gabonese culture slash the Obamba culture, while we are concluding the negotiation, now you as a bride, you are there sitting. We are still sitting on your side of the family while we are concluding the negotiation, you see. And then now when we agree on the amounts and the gifts and all that, then now your father takes you and then walk you through to your mother-in-law. Now, like he's giving you away. When we have agreed on everything, then your father takes you and then he puts you on your mother-in-law's lap to say that now we are giving you away. You are no longer a Gabonese. You are no longer an Obamba. You are now a Zulu wife. Then I sat on on my mother-in-law's laps, and then everybody shares. Yo, wow, wow, wow. We sing and then we dance music. And then from there, you go and change again. So now, because when you came out, you were wearing the Gabonese culture. So you go and change because now they've given you away. They've accepted the bride price. Then you go and change. You wear now the Zulu culture. So now you are a Zulu wife. Then I come out with my Zulu attire. And then now I sit on the Zulu side of the family because now I'm a Zulu. So I sat there, and then we are cheering, everybody's dancing, you see. And then now we do the eating, the dancing, the celebration, and all that. So I love my traditional slash Lobola negotiation wedding. So, but I felt like the difference were not that much. The big difference for me was when I was told that no, my side of the family must also give gifts to my husband to be, because growing up I've never seen that. It's the husband side who they must give gift, give money, give gift. You, the wife, you're not giving. The only thing they will give you when they have accepted the bride price and all that. But then they're like, no, in the Zulu culture, you also give gift to the husband side of the family. So that was the big difference for me. But beside that, it was all the same, involving families, party, food, celebration, attire, traditional clothing, traditional food is the same. So yes.